Hey everyone, it's me, Mahnet, and we're playing more Friends Sim. Yay, we're gonna do Jade next, but she's a little cutie pie. I just remember she's a little cutie pie. She's like a little furry or something. Doesn't she have a dog, a child, furry creature in the High Swap sequel thing? I'll forever say, I think the High Swap sequel is fucking stupid. Anyway. Oh, the music's cute. Oh, the music's really cute. Well, I can really tell I'm gonna get tired of it so very soon. It's been days and your stomach hasn't recovered from Olive Garden, but you can't spend forever moping around. There are friends to make, damn it! Well, just one left in this set. Her name is Jade Harley, and though all three of your new pals consider themselves good friends with her, they know struggling a little about her life. Most of the glean is that she lives on a mysterious island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean with her grandfather and some uncommon breed of dog. Their communication has been limited to internet messages and new packages sent to a PL box in some Ponton haunts. What's the name of the little town that what the fuck's her name called? What's her name? Not Jade. What that Joey and Jude are from? What's the name of it? What's the name of it again? Cause I can't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't know how they're related though. I don't know how High Swap and Homestuck related. I don't know. John said he would message her, see if she would provide an address, but you don't want to wait. Let yourself a headline and friendship is always waiting for you. So you close your eyes, think idly thoughts, and hope it works. But something strange happens when you channel your powers. A lot of bark echoes somewhere in the distance. Nuclear green energy sparks in the air around you. You catch a split-second glimpse of a massive green sun. You hit the ground on your hands and knees. The whole event can take more than a second or two. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I don't think we're in the right place. You blink and focus your vision, and you're inside a room. The floor is smooth and white. Disturbingly, the monotony in front of you are set of suddenly white paws attached to a loose. You mean an animal. You stack roll some and see him over. He's a very large and fluffy dog. His snout held up high, a long green tongue hangs from his open mouth as his pants slightly. The air around him cackles with electricity. On his back, stand on end. Something about him feels familiar to you. Something familiar twice over. His fuzzy wrinkled form reminds you of a warmth you once knew. With his hand sparks fill your stomach with dread. At the very least, he seems friendly. He leans in and drags his rough tongue on your cheek, leaving it tingling. His wheels wag swiftly and forth and keep nosing you. He seems fascinated. Aww! Beck! Down, boy! Oh gosh, she has a Riper. Sniper. It is this friendly demeanor of his that leaves you shocked when he moves aside and you find yourself staring down a barrel of a rifle. That's a rifle, okay. It is held aloft by a bespectacled young lady in a sensible skirt. She has no business pointing such a big fucking gun at you. Okay, please don't panic, and don't make any sudden moves. I've never shot a living being before, and it would make me very, very sad if I had to start now. Oh, okay, so this happened now. Is this Jade? She doesn't sound like Jade, based on what John told you. She looks more like a Gigi. Anyway, maybe a Lynn? Right, the gun. Don't get sidetracked. You slowly raise your hands and surrender you try to put her your most inoffensive expression. You tell her that if she started shooting living things, you'd be pretty sad. She just have to put the gun down and... No way! I don't want to shoot you because you're clearly dangerous and unpredictable being, and I need to make sure I stay safe. My grandpa taught me a lot about gun safety and trigger disciplines in case anything bad ever happened to me. So I thought, so I know that good trigger discipline is keeping your finger on the trigger at all times in case you need to blow something to bits. Oh, fuck. Now, let me make things clear to you. I'm a very clever girl. You won't be able to fool me as easily as you fool the others. It's very obvious what you've been doing, and I know you would eventually show up if I waited long enough. Sure enough, John messaged me not too long ago to let you know you wanted to visit me, so I prepared myself for your arrival. You've come to interfere with our lives, and I know why. And now I want to know why. So you better start talking, okay? Okay, you say. What does she want to talk about? You're very well versed on a variety of eclectic subjects, but you do basically anything. Wrestling, postmodern art, controversial opinions about traditional jurisprudence. But you get the feeling this is an interrogation. You really have no idea what she's interrogating you over. That's a very likely story. I can put two and two together pretty easily, you know? You never show up in any of your dreams before, and none of these dreams are coming. Sorry, my throat. You've never shown up in any of my dreams before, and now none of those dreams are coming to pass. Now that you mention it, I don't see any prospect. Oh, look, Homestuck reference. When I go to sleep anymore. And that could mean that you have derailed the forces of fate. You destroyed John's copy of Suburbs. Somehow everything's changed. Now, only could John not begin the game, none of us could. None of the meteors hit like they were supposed to. Like it was the universe changed its very way, fabric to bend your evil whims. Well, evil? That's a little harsh. No cop is stupid, but evil's way too much. Oh, don't play dumb with me. What else could motivate you for stopping fulfilling your destiny? As heroes. Heroes. Everybody dies. And everything ends up badly. What do you mean, heroes? Nothing good happens in this universe. Heroes? John and friends are very nice, but they don't exactly strike you as heroes. That's because you don't know them like I know them. You haven't been in the shrines of Prospect or heard stories of the Queen or seen them in clouds growing into brave and wonderful people. And now I'm beginning to suspect that those things will never come to pass. John's birthday came and passed without any fanfare, except for him supposed to be friending a strange mailman. And that day the internet was full of people complaining that their beta copies of Suburb weren't working. A huge scandal with the company. And a while later found out that this mailman was talking with Rose and had magical powers. I know a thing or two about magical powers, or these powers which seem to be magical, until I haven't studied their logical sources. But yours totally different from anything I've seen. At first I thought you must be an advanced Durst-right agent, come to sabotage us. But you definitely are from Durst. Maybe a Prospectian double agent? I've also considered the weird trolls have been pestering me. But they've been really quiet lately and don't really give me that vibe. Honestly, you are not a human. Wait, hold on, you're a human, right? She tilts you and gives you a little, really? Kind of look and your stomach turns and nods. The more licky, the more sinky you're like. How do I explain this? Okay, do you know what a furry is? Oh wow, that question is more loaded than her gun. Yes? Alright, so a lot of artists I follow do commissions and you remind me of one of those. Does that make sense? You have no idea what a wiki is. You actually ask her. It stands for your character here. Basically, an artist will draw a pose or scenario, but instead of putting an actual character, leave a blank outline like a mannequin. You pay them to put your own character there. Now when I look at you, I feel like I'm looking at one of those blank spaces. My intuition doesn't tell me anything about you. You never showed up in my dreams. You're like my best friend Beck over here. A complete wild card, something I can't figure out. Which brings me to my point. She almost let you gun drop, but you almost forgot she was holding it. She has a backup pointing at you and steals your... You're going to tell me why you came here and did what you did. And you're going to help fix it. That rifle is really starting to bother you. Wait, is there any warnings in Feminist Girl, Girl in the World? Okay. Stay calm and explain yourself. Alright, but pretty much everyone except John has called you on your bullshit thus far, and you're maybe still giving her the full confession. You really did change this course of reality, but that was a result of a genuine fuck-up, not ill intent. It's kind of a long story, but you realize the best you can. Your strange lack of memory and encounter with a bizarre magical artifact, the way you blundered into John's life and destroyed his mail as a result of your highly relatable social anxiety. The girl here listens intently as brought up here, and then you offer an apology. You think that you've irreversibly altered the very way fabric and thread of cosmos together. There's probably no way of putting things back the way they were and letting things let you go on her golden dream quest or whatever she was bothering about while you were distracted by your very deadly gun. Okay, you sound very sincere and I like to believe you. So I'll take your word for now. Whatever shenanigans you involve yourself in, I trust that you did not intend to cause any problems. Let's put this ugly business behind us. Oh, she's really cute. Jade is very cute. The girl holds her rifle and breathes a long sigh of relief. Sorry about that. I promise I only had the best intentions. It's cool, you tell her. You get the distinct feeling you've dealt with much worse. Yeah, imagine a space hopper like you has been to all sorts of cool and dangerous places. I'm kind of jealous, really. But anyway, we never properly introduced myself. My name is Jade, and my dog's name is Brickquirrell. What's yours? You think the first time you've ever been asked for your name, ever, you almost forgot you had one. Tell Jade your name. Huh. That's a unique name. I like it. Tell Jade they like your name too, she beams at you. Thank you. I'm so glad my grandpa gave me this name, because it's pretty and really unique and it's very likable. Anyway, why don't I show you around? I can give you a tour of the house and we can get to know each other a little bit better. Oh, that sounds great. You're an expert on taking tours of other people's houses. Which makes sense, since you don't exactly have your own house. Jade stares sadly at you. I'm very sorry to hear that.
That's cool. You have magic now, as a trade-off is pretty fair.
Right, if this is of course in my room. As you can see, I have a ton of pretty posters. This is my favorite. It was a gift from Dave, and I love it to pieces, even though it's honestly pretty dumb looking. But that's the point, heh?
She chooses a poster of Dave's webcomic guys with I don't want you to scroll with them. Most of the other posters also feature anthropomorphic fauna with slightly significantly more finesse. It all gives you a very furry vibe.
But not in a bad way, you clarify. Her lips twitch in irritation, and it occurs to you that people are probably considerably either clowning on her for liking furry stuff or reassuring her that they aren't about to clown on her for liking furry stuff. Well, I don't actually dress up in suits or anything like that nonsense, but I really love animals, and I think it is fun to imagine what they would be like to be one. Which is why I have so many animal toys, like the Mantho chaps, or silly but dignified fellows who are part animal, part Victorian era gentle sir.
Jade chases to a pile in the corner, heaped high with plushies and dolls of all sorts, many of them local animal abominations with curly mustaches and other features brightly and puffily. What the fuck with the music?
Oh, and these are my squiddles. They're based off a cartoon show. Rose says it's a bad show, but I don't believe her.
Jade finishes the toy pile and retrieves a dark bluish black toy.
This one's an Inkabelle. She's my favorite. In one episode, she gets lost in the murky prince walls and spends years completely alone and lost without any of her friends. But in the end, her friend Podlight tracks her down and saves her. It seems like bleak at first time. I watched it, I really cried, but I realized in the end it was very poignant tale.
Jade smiles wistfully down at the plushie in her hand. She glances from it and other squiddle dolls, and her expression tightens. She squeezes her doll not too hard, causing a horrendous pitchy squeak.
I guess in retrospect it's really silly though. I mean, it was just a kid's show. Of course, there always have to be a happy ending. That's how it always works, right?
Jade's still smiling. She tosses dolls into her bed, but she puts off so much force on the throw that it goes careening off the edge with a wheeze. You hear it plop into the floor and magnetize itself to another squiddle. The voice box lets out a weak little "Yay!" Jade stands up and brushes off her skirt. Her eyes fall to her bedside, which features a striking cloud design. She sighs slowly and then assumes a bright smile once more.
Anyway, let's go explore the rest of the house, shall we? I got so much to show you.
Jade hikes up her skirt and skitters down the spiral staircase. Wow, that's a reference. 2 steps at a time. You're a little interested in how high-tech devices lay out on a workbench in her bed, and a glowing green crystal that you think is literally uranium? But Jade's already gone, so you tear your eyes away and follow. The landing below her room is small and cylindrical and features a gray-looking closet device and a platform on the door.
My room is the top of my tower, but this transport will take you all the way to the garden, quick and easy.
She hops on and disappears in a flash of green light. You're a little nonplussed, but you've seen weirder. You step on a flower and you hear like click beneath it, and instant you're setting into a lush green atrium. There are exotic plants so far as I can see, ranging from psychedelic floral arrangements to tropical fronds to fruits and vegetables. Tall windows blankets the walls and allow sunlight to stream in. And you said windows are coated in a streamy mist. I feel like you're going to get clouds clotheslined to a rainforest.
It's beautiful, right?
Jade opens her arms and spins around, gesturing you to various garden stations. You nod. It really is.
Gardening is another one of my favorite hobbies. It's a great way to get your hands dirty and do some real work.
And the end result is also really vibrant and beautiful. Jade waves through and Callus hands at you and then strokes her fingers on a pinkish petal of anemone hums a little tune towards it. One of its leaves seems to curl toward her touch. Jade pulls away. She skips towards one of the windows and blushes for you to follow her. It's a beautiful little island vista that waits your gaze. To your left is a towering mountain that may be filled with a volcano. Ahead of you is a small bay filled with giant lily pads and an old mossy temple. Beyond the island, the sea stretches out to a shimmering ocean horizon past our boundary lines. The entire world awaits out of reach.
This is my home. My entire island belongs to just me, Beck, and my grandpa. A very peaceful place. The greenery is so lovely, and the bay is very fun to take a spiral in.
Dip it.
There's always some mysterious ruins down here too. I've always been very curious about them, but Beck won't let me visit them. He thinks they're too dangerous. Grandma's been there plenty of times before, though.
Could your grandfather give her a supervised tour?
Oh, Grandpa doesn't really move much anymore. He spends all his time having tea parties in the foyer. Well,
it's quite old then?
You could say that. Jade wanders away from the window, toward another blue, to another one whose view is exclusively centered on the one blue. She presses her hand against the misty pain and sighs. You know, Dave talks a lot about coming to visit me here. I mean, all my friends, but Dave specifically. Usual Davey away, of course, which means making lots of jokes and not something very serious about it.
Yeah, I mentioned to put on my safari hat and get get trapezing down a Doom Death archipelago to get my ass murdered by Infinite Dog and the Eldritch Retrievers.
Stuff like that. I know what he means though. He wants to see me just like I want to see him. But it's just wishful thinking. I know he doesn't know where this island. He doesn't know where this island is. Even I don't know where it is. All deliveries here go through some company PO box my grandma set up before he died.
But you're such grandpa's.
Because it's a special animal, because of important secret, I guess. Or is it was special? I was special. Not anymore. I'm just a regular girl stuck alone on this dumb island for the rest of my stupid life.
Wait. Whoa, you're Jade. She's feeling alright.
I am totally fine. Just Peachy, thanks for asking. Come on, let's stay outdoors. There's no time for dilly-dally. My grandpa's collecting rooms. Which rooms I have some? Her one's full of his big game hunting trophies. I never was shooting against an animal. You think the trophies are pretty hideous. But I do have to admire his great work stuffing them, I guess. It's really hard to properly stuff and mount something, trust me. He has some cooler stuff on the lower floors, like all these badass knight statues. Faded blue portraits of pretty lady. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. Is it... Grandpa? Is the Grandpa Joey's dad? Is it?
I think it said it is.
I don't fucking know anymore. I'm gonna be honest, most of Grandma's collection stinks. But anything that's important is represent him. He's been all sorts of incredible, amazing adventures, and he has all this array of interesting things to show for it. I tell Jade that her grandfather sounds like a hell of a guy. He sure is. Back when I was little, I used to go on trips all over the world, come back with so many interesting stories and souvenirs. I was so odd, I guess a little jealous too. Sometimes he'd be gone for days or even weeks at a time. It would just be me and Beck holding down the fort. I was always so happy when he came back, and I listened to his tales without making a single peep. But he never asked me if I wanted to come along for an adventure, no matter how obvious it was that I did. I guess it's just the way of life for adventuring folk. There's no time to be tied down by the people you love. They can stay at home and wait for you to come back. So it was for my grandpa, at least. What about you? You're an adventurer too. You visit all of my friends, and you're sure to be on all those spots around the globe. So I bet you'll have someone waiting for you too, haven't you?
Frost floods advance and nestles into your heart with a burning chill for a reason that you don't quite understand. Jade tilts her head and pours into you with wide, curious eyes. One of her hands is balled into a fist. Both of them are trembling as she watches you. Jeez, you're gonna have to coach another kid through parental issues, aren't you? You swallow down your sudden anxiety, forces mom to remind Jade that you're suffering amnesia.
Alright, that's just this feeling I get, you know? I have great intuition.
When she smiles, the corner of her mouth twitches. Now or never, would she like to talk?
I said I'm fine. There's nothing to talk about. Let's want to talk about, some of these flowers. Is this what you love, yellow?
Surely there's something wrong with nothing wrong with a good old feelings jam, right? She's an expressive and empathetic girl. Feeling jam should be her thing. You think that, but she's still steadfastly ignoring you.
How about this orange? Give you a face on it. Why don't we boggle it for a while?
Jay, something's wrong. You need to talk this out. That's what you do. You're a talker, so why don't you two?
Oh my god, just shut up, please. Just shut your stupid fucking mouth. Of course something is wrong. Something is you.
There's a long pause. Jade stands there, her eyes wide, shut with her own elaborate. She wipes a tear from her cheek, taking a shaky gulp, and then sprints back up the stairs. Oof, that didn't work. You stand there for a while, feeling like a tender, AAA grade jackass steak with baked douchebag potatoes on the side. Then you sigh and steel yourself and make the trek back to her room. Jade is nowhere to be seen. Beck is pawing clumsily at a large, especially shade lump beneath the cover of her bed. You clear your throat and ask her softly if she wants to talk. It's cool, you say. You listen to teen drama all the time, and this is some particularly choice drama. Not that you don't. Not that you like the drama, you clarify. You just kind of exist in the periphery of it constantly. You're a drama magnet. There's a long pause, and you're about to turn and leave when she pulls the covers off and turns to you, her eyes are puffy and red.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I know it's not really your fault. I mean, it kind of is, but you don't really know you're messing anything up. It's not fair to be pissed at you. It's just, none of this is fair at all.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like life, alright. You sit down on the bed and tell her to vent about it. It's okay. We take it.
Okay. Have you ever spent your whole life waiting for something to happen and then it didn't?
Well, your memory's pretty fuzzy right now, so you can't say you have, but you think you understand some sense of yearning. Good God, have you yearned?
Yearning's a good word for it, yeah. Let me try to explain. When I went to sleep, I would see this beautiful floating kingdom called Prospect, hang out with these people there. I'd wake up in these fuzzy, half-remembered feelings of happiness and visions of the future swirling around in my head. It was nice. It was a good life. But there was a very lonely feeling that I couldn't make it go away no matter what I did. I would always tell myself, soon, Jade, soon all will change. As you travel across pain in your waking hours, you'll meet your friends in person, and you'll finally begin to live, like really live. I always waited months, years for the day to finally arrive, and then it never came. I was so sure that it would happen on John's birthday. All of my dreams told me so, all the signs were there, and then it just didn't happen. Now I don't know what to do with myself. I was able to ignore the lonely feeling because I know I would disappear one day. But now that day has slipped me by, and it's like all those years are catching up, crashing down on me once I feel so small and helpless and sad, like the loneliest girl in the world. I didn't want to put this all on you, that wouldn't be very nice, but it's not fair! Jade falls from bed and stamps her foot on the ground hard, her face is flushed and streaked like tears and snot. She looks awful, frankly like someone's been holding it on for far too long. Beck gets up and starts looking at her cheeks and tells Monty to wipe her face with her sleeve. Thanks, Beck. At least I got you to be my best friend, right? Phil's back on the bed, stroking Beck's fur softly. I got a lot of complicated feelings about all this, I guess. It's all complicated and painful that I'd rather just pretend everything's okay. But now I can't pretend anymore, and these feelings are all that's left. And I hate feeling so glum. I hate sitting around being all sad and useless. It's stupid and pointless and wasting my fucking energy. It's not who I am, and just stopping all on you. Sorry, I really am.
Man, you just completely fucked up the little girl, this girl's life. She apologized for you. Now you feel like you deliciously 3-layer shithead tiramisu served her those nice meal steak and potatoes you had earlier. You really want to help Jade. While you don't quite get all of this, your magical moon stuff she's been talking about, you do get how it feels to be lonely. There's something you can help with. Get off her hand, want to see the world? She's nimble just like shakes her head.
It's not gonna work.
Well, there's no way to try unless you give it a try, right? John stands up and takes your hand. He focuses on a familiar destination, John's house, and you begin to generalize. Beck decides to stare at you. Then you hear that familiar barking sound in your ears, and then the flashlight subsides. You're sitting here in Jade's room, only a few feet away you started.
What? See, I told you it wouldn't work. Oh, let me show you something.
Jade follows some shovels like secure kissing follow. She takes it to the portage pad in the atrium.
These teleportators have all powered by thermal energy used as beacons for the sake of easy, short-range teleportation. But if you hook them to the radium converter and modify the coordinates specified on the logic board, you could theoretically go anywhere in the world. Which I tried. See?
She was up at the top of her pad with her finger and peels it off, shows the writing and the wiring underneath. It looks messy, like someone's multiple attempts to rewire the circuits.
But when I used it only led to the exact same thing that just happened just now, but it uses powers to prevent me from leaving the island. Maybe I got the coordinates wrong and I would have ended up stuck underground or something. But I check and double check my measurements. I think Beck doesn't want me to leave this island. He wants me to stay somewhere he keep me safe at all times.
Perhaps he heard his name from above, perhaps he has 6 sense about it, because Beck wanders from the stairs over to Jade. She gives him a soft stroke behind the ear.
I love him very much as long as he's around. I'm stuck here, and because of the changes he made, that I'll always be. Just gonna have to get used to it, I guess.
Jade deflates and gets one of her garden tables, obviously one wan smile. For a split second, you could swear you see droopy dog ears and a tail tucked between her legs. Depression to this degree simply isn't conducive to friendship, and even if it was, you still would feel pretty shitty about it. You should do something to cheer up.
Explore.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh god, sorry, I'm just really dizzy. I don't know, I just became really dizzy for a second.
You present your friendly, home smile and confidence in shape to stand. There's no time to look around. There's plenty of fun to be found without leaving this island. Just perhaps with your help, you can give her the opportunity to explore that temple she's always been curious about. Really? That'd be super fun. What about Beck? Oh, there's something weird about there. You have a genius plan, you tell her. You tell her to just head over to the temple and you take good care of the rest. Okay, if you say so, but please don't do anything to hurt Beck, okay? I love the bits. You would dream of it. Not on this route, at least. Jade just boards downward and you turn your attention to Beck with that stepping on Jade's plans. You advance on her slowly and with intent, you know what must be done. Pet the dog! You get right in there. You pet the hell out of this dog. You employ all your strongest pamper techs like the quick scratch up, the main massage, and the rare cuddle band X. Dog smite. Somewhere in the distance, a blue bird observes your masterful display and chirps happily. But suddenly Beck's head snaps and he points to his snout in the direction of the temple. Whoa there, buddies. No time to be thinking about Jade. Now it's belly scratches time. You start rubbing Beck's stomach and you flop into a bed with a tail wagging, your feet curled up. Who's a good boy? Beck looks up at you, see the cosmo reflected in his deep piercing eyes, and you understand. He's a good boy and he knows it. So while longer, spread your feet, spread your fingers to suck it for Beck goes up as you know and starting to let off. You kiss him on the forehead and then take the opportunity to slowly stand up and exit the room like a sleeping dog would. You're a little worried about avoiding Beck by using your powers. He seems to be pretty keen on some space-time manipulation, so you just take the long road to the temple. You
Town is a very beautiful place with rolling hills and lush sun-bathed plains. It looks like an excellent vacation destination, but it's also so bare. There's nothing and nobody around except for the hollow whispers of the wind. You can feel how this place would feel very much like less like paradise after you spend stranded here. When you reach the lake surrounding the temple, you see that the giant lily pads outside have arranged themselves into a walkway that you can use to reach it. How strange and convenient. You channel your inner frog and hop across.
Hey, up here!
Jade calls down to you. She's at the temple's entrance, far above your head, looking down at you. Grooves carved into the wall from a ladder that you can use to climb up as soon as you're standing beside her at the entrance to the temple. A huge imposing archway marks ingress between the sunlit inland island and the dark interior of the ruin. From within, you can see a faintly yellow-green glow that can see a little spooky. As you proceed through the entryway, Jade runs a hand along the side of glowing walls, her face bathed in the sickly green. At the end of the hallway is a large round platform decorated to cloudy designs sprawling over the center. She doesn't really pique your interest, but Jade is by the sight. This is Gaia. I knew this temple had to be connected to the growth in some way. Jade pushes the platform and begins to descend. You quickly follow her before you're left behind, and the elevator takes you down to the next. It's super dark below. Of course, it's 413. Check the rest of the temple. The space seems very sparse and is illuminated by the faint glow of ribbons on the walls. A large purple large flower sits on a pedestal in front of the elevator. The panels wilted. There's an electronic display built into the pedestal, but it's been cut out for months of years. But it seems like to be glitched, stuck by a few hours away from zero with the second digit arching back and forth between two numbers. Jade puts his hand on the pedestal and laughs. Huh, the number's stuck. I think there's a time capsule, but it's malfunctioning for some reason. Was it supposed to open by the time it was right? But now I'll never know. What else could this place be hiding from me? As if on cue, the elevator powerful shutters begins to rise up behind you. When the platform ascends, it becomes clear that this is a pit underneath it, which is basically video game logic number 1. Jade looks down into it, and you follow suit and see transportalizers? There's 2 of them, one deep purple and the other brilliant gold. Jade leaps into the pit, which is a pretty brave maneuver, because it's deep as hell in real life still house fall damage. Regardless, things turns from impact, but quickly recovers when she opens the guardian transportalizer. She examines it for a moment, then chambers on with a soft click. The pressure plate is depressed into the device, switches to life. She disappears in a bright flash of light. Holy shit, you better follow her. You hop down to the transportalizer and some flash of light consumes your body. Oh, it's the Durst. It's Durst. Oh, I think. Durst is yellow, I think. You feel something like wind whipping around you as your molecules are turned demoralized and reassemble to a new locale. Glimmering golden palace. Oh, this place is too fucking bright. Someone needs to crank the saturation down pronto. I don't believe it. Jay's looking around with wide eyes that deflect their goals around it. This is oh, it's Prospect? Oh fuck, I thought, okay. It's Prospect, the planet I live visited in my dreams. I didn't think it was possible to get here like this. What does it mean? Why am I allowed to be here right now? I should go talk to the queen. At that, she's off, spinning out the hallways in a renewed sense of vigor. Scrambling to keep up with her, threading your way through crowds to confuse white-shelled folks in fancy suits. Doesn't remind you of yourself, but with chitinous bodies. You step aside like curving and shells out of the path with regal golden spikes, and you only barely keep your eyes inches and black hair swirls behind you. When you finally catch up to her, she's in the middle of an argument with the 2 burly fellows in white suits. She stamps her foot, but under turn, blocking your passage further. Eventually, Jade wheels looked around you. She tries to stop her expression for your sake, but her face is still sour. The guards won't let me see the queen. Apparently, she's really busy with something. They told me I'm not supposed to be here and that I have to leave right away. It's total bull. I'm a princess. I swear one of these idiots can't even recognize me without the pretty gold dress. Blah. Guess I'm not getting answers here either. Let's just get out of here. She's off again, time striding toward with her fist curled on. Draws at you back to the gardens before her brows stricken more and forth and higher. And follow Jade back. Almost on the exit when you see a dark figure silhouetted against skies brilliant blue. There's a humanoid shape with 2 leathery wings outstretched and equally black tendrils trailing behind. Crimson force crackles at their wake and they swoop over the city like a bird of prey. Something about them gives a major case of the heebie-jeebies. You do a little nervous half-draw. Oh, I think I know who that is. I think it is. The temple feels oppressively dark compared to the blinding pride of Prospect. You've spent a little while as your eyes readjust. The transportalizer flares up red and cracks. That's probably not a good sign, is it? Probably best ignore it and then climb out of the pit. Jane is standing beside the loose contraption, running her hand along the pedals with her face set. What does it all mean? Was this here all before? Has my grandma been Prospect before? If I can't go there, it still exists. The game must still exist, but how? None of it makes any sense. I hate to think about this. You follow Jade back to her house as she mumbles to herself, burrows fur. She can barely catch what she's saying, but she's clearly thinking hard. How's that ever been wrong before? Was it too early? Was this meant to happen? When she reaches Jade, lets out a sharp breath and nods her head resolutely. She turns to you. Alright, I think I understand. I know what's going on now. Great! You offer her his most winning smile. What's the sitch? Well, the truth is, I've always been very immature about the idea of being a hero and having a destiny. Life isn't like in kids' cartoons, after all. Heroism is all rainbows and sunshines, and the childish think that everyone gets a happy ending, but that kind of storybook stuff doesn't really exist. To be really heavy, you have to be prepared to suffer horribly. And it makes sense that you think about it. If everything came easy, there wouldn't be anything heroic about it. Why else would my grandpa put me in this island? That's why we want to keep me safe here, even though everything's changed. It's because it's my destiny. I'll have to prove this one. First, same process at first reminded me of that. Okay. My purpose is to do what I've always done. My grandma and Becca prepared me for. I know I'll be really lonely, but in the end it means that everything will continue to play out the way it's meant to. It's a noble job, and I've got to be the one to do it. You're lost for words. It really doesn't feel like the right takeaway from all this, but you don't know jack about suburb or destiny or any of that nonsense, so what do you do say otherwise?
So, thank you for helping me with this prospect. I wouldn't have figured out all this without you, and I'm pretty sure many of us step along the way towards a mysterious fate as well. I'll be waiting for you.
Jade rips into a broad brimming gleam and made the first complete general's modesty from her this entire time, but I'm just feeling better about it. In fact, it's more like a knife twisting in your gut. She throws her arms around you and hugs you through the night festival.
Well, you probably have more important stuff to do than keep hanging out with me. I'll get you back to it.
Jade turns her head to the staircase and spares her. This is it. Will you accept the new destiny you've written for Jade and allow her to stay trapped here on this island? Well, fuck. Do we accept this chain? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's better for some people, but not for all people. Wait, that's something's happening. Give me a second. Okay, so we have to do not accept. I don't want her to stay trapped on this island. Honestly, whatever. It's whatever. I feel like whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I think this is a better. Well, whatever. Nah. It's not like whatever. Do not accept. Some people might take this lesson in the responsibilities of reality-altering powers. Some people might swear off manipulating canon entirely, but not you. What's the point of having sick-ass powers while you're never gonna use them? But maybe some god's gonna punish you for having the way you've been fucking with the universe, but right now you don't care. That girl would burn herself to ashes to keep her friends warm. Least you can do is risk a flame for her sake. Please sprint up the stairs.
Oh, you're not leaving? I have a place to be. I'll be fine. I promise. It's my duty. I see it actually.
You can't imagine she's okay with that, no matter what she says. Does she really want to stay alone for this rest of her life?
Well, of course not. What I want to do is explore the world and hang out with all my pals. But it's not about what I want. It's about doing what has to be done. What has to be done is what has been about for me.
Well, that's bullshit, huh? Maybe just face dictates that she never play the game she wanted to play. Maybe heroes don't get happy endings, but that doesn't mean heroes can't be happy. Most of the time in every young woman's life, you tell Jade where she can't leave home because her pet is overprotective god. Okay, that's obviously not true. But there's a time when a young woman's life where circumstances beyond their control leave them without an escape. Perhaps it's easier to believe that the escape will never come, but you can't let Jade do that. When life has you stuck at home, perhaps. You still hold to hope. You can't fight, no matter how long you have to wait. You're still looking for another chance to see the road. And if the universe tells you to stay and roll over, you look at the universe dead in the eyes and ask, "What do you think that the master is around here?" And then you tell it to motherfucking heal.
Yeah. You're right. Even though I was being stupid and childish, it was easy to tell myself that I'm invisible for a noble cause again, if willing to hope and maybe getting hurt again. But I have to hope. That's who I am. I'm a hoper, not a moper. I'll be trying to convince Beck that it'll be safe for me to leave the island. Things have changed and he doesn't realize, but he's kind of a silly little dog at times. But he loves me, I love him, and we can work it out. It will take a while, but we'll definitely figure things out. And well, you come visit me sometime, won't you? Of course you will. You're not in the habit of abandoning your friends. The idea is unthinkable. I promise you that I will come visit her. Come visit? Come visit! I like what goes on your head. You're one of those cool LED balls on that sticks up on your phone and chase colors by some for your government. Party time! Ask Gabe if you ever been to you ever had a slumber party. A slumber party? No, I never had one, so that's exciting, but it's really a party of just 2 people and a dog. It's more like a mild slumber hangout. Don't worry about it, you tell us. Just start getting the place ready for a bash. Pull out sleeping bags, conjure up the lightly irradiated snacks, pump up the fresh jams, etc. I don't know if you even have sleeping bags, but okay. See what I can do. Maybe there's something useful in my grandpa's supplies. Sure, go. Confident salute and dissolve into either cannon.
Oh, alright, egg, we're up and at him. It's party time. What the fuck is happening? Okay, you shoot her a comment and dissolve into the ether of cannon. Alright, egg, we're up and at him. It's party time. What? Johnny opens and tumbles out of his chair, crashing to the ground in an indignant heap. It looks like he was in the middle of debugging some code on his computer when you interrupted him. His tingles and stands up at the ground. Okay, Magic Mailman, we need to get some things straight. Your powers are extremely cool, but using them like this is kind of lame. Jump scares is like right along with the prank skill. They don't make any effort, and it's sort of mean and annoying. I apologize for scaring John. You're just in a very excited mood right now because it's time for a motherfucking slumber party! Oh, cool, I've never been to a slumber party before. Who's it with? He grinned. Don't you already know who with, John? I'm the American Association of Mailmen? I gave him a blank stare. Alright, probably my other friends. Hey, that one should have been obvious. There you go, John. You tell him to pack up whatever supplies you think you should bring, and then get ready for another ride through space-time. I don't know. I probably should be a responsible thing and let my dad know I'm going on a trip, even if I'll be back soon. Okay, that's fine, you tell him, but don't take too much time. This route's getting pretty long. Okay, what should I bring? Oh, I need to grab some movies, definitely. They will be there, right? I should bring some... what? I should bring some oh fuck, I just had it. McConaughey movies. So you realize, oh right, like Matthew Stellar acting. And of course some snacks. It's a great time for me to love some ex's birthday cake by the time okay. This is a great time for me to unload my ex's birthday cakes my dad made me. Seriously, there are hundreds of them in the fridge. It is highly ridiculous. You wait patiently for John's room as he dons fresh found new cakes, talk to his dad, and do all sort of preparation. It takes forever. You're not really sure what he's doing there. You think maybe he might be walking around, examining all the objects in his home in a great detail, solving a bunch of puzzles? Oh my god, this Homestuck. Come on, John, this is not the right time genre of game. Get your shit together. Okay, ready. Alright, step 2 is get Rose. You get John's hands up the two of activity in Rose mansion. John spends a while going at the giant statue of his disaster pan and learned. Then you ascend the staircase towards Rose's room and knock on the door. Her voice comes within, slightly muffled. Oh, you're home early. I've been hearing strange noises from the neighboring land. Have you? Rose opens the door and then freezes. John? Her eyes widen as she slowly steps back, which John takes the invitation to stride into her room. Her cheeks darken and she scans the room, eyes of fire. Oh, surprise! Surprise, Rose! We're here to steal you away like the owl who kidnaps Harry Potter. That's not. She sighs and turns to you. Care to explain the sudden intrusion? It is not normally considered polite to call ahead. It's normally considered polite to call ahead, especially when it's possessed of reality-bending powers. Don't be so melodramatic. There's probably nothing too embarrassing in this room. For his eyebrows and glances around the room, sweeping the walls, he eventually settles on some pictures that might not know. I mean, look at those great drawings. Did you know those? That's so cool. I know you drew stuff. Rose gives him a smile of a girl who slowly has left shoulder and blackened husk. Again, an expression would be nice. You explain that you collect Jade's friends for a slumber party. I see. The commercial and critical failure of Suburb was impacted her stronger than anticipated. She was looking forward to playing that game with us. Yeah, that's putting it lightly, probably. I would hate to disappoint her further. Consider this my RSVP. Rose gives a curt nod and turns to front at John, who is poking around under her bed. Something tugs at the corner of her mouth. John, my mother's busy and will not be expecting your return for a while. Why don't you and our strange friend go analyze her room instead? I need time to pack. Okay, Rose, whatever you say. Rose then shows out of the room with more of a shake than expected with a 13-year-old girl and shuts the door hard. I mean, I hope really she is. I was being serious when I said her drinks were good. We tease each other a lot, but she's really cool. John speaking loudly enough that Rose can almost certainly hear from the other side of the door. You think he knows that, but you don't say anything except to casually suggest that you and John go wait downstairs to my all the ridiculous wizard. He agrees. God, this house is so weird. We need to join a statue of a wizard. Where the hell are you gonna get this? Oh, speaking of weird, I don't want to bring this up in Rose's case. It's a funny story of mine, but it was all the writing on her. But John trails off and surfaces in the stairs with a neatly packed bag. Shall we? We shall, you say, with a hand on each of your shoulders. You close your eyes and concentrate on the strider environment. Wow, it's gonna be weird. You're aiming for the hallway outside the front door, but this power will still take you some getting used to. And you, instead of popping to existence right on top of Dave's bed, he's tapping. He's doing the anime thing, bro. Whatever. He's tapping away at something on his computer, and as soon as he appears, Harvard tenses up. You barely had a moment to react before Dave moves around his chair and slicks a handful of shurikens at you. One of them braces his cheeks so closely, showing a pale hair flush again. She turns to look at the weapon now embedded in the wall and strikes her finger along the edge of the blade. It's waiting. Oh, Jesus shit. What the fuck, man? Surprise! Okay, rule 1 of time traveling, or time travel dimension hopping, don't fucking pull this kind of shit up. I mean, seriously. On a random circumstance, I'd be shitting my fucking nuts off for turning chill with my best bro. But dude, you can't just jump a guy besties in the middle of his room without nowhere like this. This is an extreme social faux pas. You gotta give a guy time to prepare. Don't be melodramatic, Dave. I assure you, there's nothing present in your room that can make us think lesser of you. If Rose isn't scarred by the near-death experience, that's nice. She doesn't show it. She hops off the bed and glances around. If you left any pornography photo, let her start to confirm the hypothesis I've already made. Dude, are these selfies? Are you going to duck face in this one? Oh man. Oh, for fuck's sake, John. You get a VIP, all like his baggage bad, and the first thing you do is install my stuff? Like some rowdy tool with a Nickelback concert rummaging through the closet instead of doing the musical world a favor and assassinating them. Well, yeah. You would do the same, dude. Touche. But anyway, aside from getting grubby hands over my pristine collection of cool swords, what the hell are you doing here? Man, a slumber party! You good? Oh, I don't know. Rolo is always basically keeping tabs on me. He wants me to use safe, you know? Or rather wants me to be the right kind of danger, teach me less about irony and being a dope ass fucking ninja master. There's a little bit pretty fucking tested provisions the point being made here. I was already getting over rank fires from him after little John were all over after little John were Olive Garden. Actually, the vibes have been off ever since John's beat, if I'm being honest. So I don't know how he'd feel about me gallivanting some magical snooze avenger with Slappy, the time traveling mailman. Seems like the kind of thing he'd take issue with. Ah, come on, he can't be that bad. What kind of guy doesn't let his brother go hang with his friend? Yeah, I guess. He'd be a pretty shit kind of guy if he did that, wouldn't he? Dave stares off in the middle of the distance for a while. Rose observing him. Look, Dave, I don't think it would feel right if we had a big party and you weren't there. Jade would really miss you. That's what we. Yeah! Dave glanced friendly with her room as he expected the camera to blink up from him in one of the corners. Alright, man, let me just grab some subs. Supplies for short. Hey, man, what is Jade Hell Dog like? Do I need to bring one of those cool ass swords? Cool? These swords are like $5 Chinatown swords, aren't they? What? Nope. Okay, listen. Dave grabs the stuff and Jen heckles him affectionately. Rose's attention has been drawn back to the shirt. Sure you can. Dave's at her. You stroll over and ask her what's up. She responds with the question. Have you been introduced to Dave's brother? Not yet. You heard a lot about him though. For a second diplomacy, you only briefly touched on the opinion you formed. He certainly seemed like a fascinating man. The kind of individual whose brain will definitely pick apart to find out what twisted mechanisms fire off within his chambers. So that's what she'd been thinking about Dave's brother. Which is about her love. Not exactly, but an adjacent topic. I'm mulling over the ethical quandaries presented by his existence of power set and esoteric. What? Something to concern yourself with you. Leave a party to attend, apparently. Right, Dave's done packing. You open both palms and just everyone hold hands so you best channel your powers. Really? We're holding hands? God, so lame. But he does it, and he claps John the Rose's hand. He shifts around and blushes faintly in a manner that suggests he doesn't really think it's so lame. And I think it's opposite of lame. I mean, it's rad. And he'd be right. Friendship is the raddest thing in them all. Full of warm and fuzzy friends, he went back to Jay's atrium. Wait, no, that's the feeling of your body dissolving and distributing itself away cards cannon. Those are very similar feelings. Into the basis here, when you call Jade, her guests have arrived, you tell her. Jade rushes down the stairs and Lee trips over her skirt. Her expression is tight and anxious. When she sees her motley christening, she says, her breath hitches in a half sob. You really did bring them. They're here. They're all here. Jay breaks into a wide grin and spurts oh my god, she just fucking globs on fucking John. Also miss all her friends. Dave throws himself bodily out of the way and Rose is a step back, leaving John to bear the full brunt of her affection. She crashes into him until he goes spinning around and asking around as Jade laughs playfully. Whoa, calm down there. Jade's nice to see you too. Tears are burning down her cheeks as she squeezes and pecks the sheep with a soft kiss. Oh, John, I'm so happy to see you in person. I was in walking person and everything. What if I was watching sleep? What? Jade looks around looking at the 2 pounds. Oh, come on, you two. You two. Get over here around 4 times so I'd come over right now. This is cute. This is cute. I admit, even though I shit on, I have and will continue to shit Homestuck and anything in the universe. But I will say, this is very cute. Even though I know it's gonna be fucked up later. Rose and Dave cautiously step forward with Jade with John's helping and then both into a tight embrace. She smooches him on the cheeks, see Rose's face starts to feel blush, and Dave never goes catatonic. Didn't Dave have a crush? Dave has a crush on Jade, but I don't know, he fucking dates card cat of all fucking people. You know what? I really liked it when it was fan art, but then everything was like. Then in the sequel, I'm like, in the sequel comic, I'm like, I don't care. Damn. When Jade pulls back, she's clutching down his hand and tugging so hard she might pull the damn thing off. Come on, everyone, let's go upstairs. I found a bunch of military grade sleeping bags and Grandpa's old. I found you here and set them up in my room. You can play with all my toys, turn on the music, and all is happening. Jade's next words on hysterical. She got tears streaming out to you. Dave looks a little perturbed. Wow, holy shit. It's cool, Jade. No need to get so like this. Kind of fucks me up seeing you cry. Not that we're trying to make this all about me. I mean, Dave, you're doing a horrible job of comforting her. Jade, come here. I should hold you in my arms. Jade was over Jade extends her thumbs and swipes them across Jade's teary and stiff mechanical motion. She wraps her arms around Jade and embraces her. Could you be called a hug that looks more like a precursor to an alien medical examination? Bubbles on display. None of you whacked ups know how to do this. Oh my god. I think you. Oh my god. Come here, Jade. Come here, Jade. Oh, I think you. Oh my god, this is so fucking cute. This is so cute. They're all gonna die later. Ah, come on, let's go. And the fight begins. Tales told, movies watched, and much found. So much shenanigans happened. So many. Perhaps someday we'll recount them all in detail. Right before you know it, the energy room has fled off in sunlight. The moon and stars cut past pale face when four supreme friends built up the sleeping bags that caught midway of slumber and wakefulness. Dave is rambling about some insane bullshit that nobody's paying attention to. Rose is attempting quite terribly to lecture John and Jade on the modern interpretation of Lovecraft's works. I think it's about time you bowed out. It's something you have enjoyed checking out with these kids, but you feel as a weird signal around one night. You can come back later. Besides, you got places to go and sights to see. There's an entire golden moon out there full of potential friends that you knew nothing about before today. Holy fuck. Their universe beckons, you're powerless to refuse. You give back a little nod, like, hey, take care of these kids. Beck doesn't knock back because he's a doc, but you like to think he understands. You quietly step to the staircase out of sight. You spread one last glance at the group and find a sigh escaping your lips. Everything that's happened here feels almost too good to be true. Can it last? Can this brazen wish will only go unpunished? Nope. Anyway, you find it hard to imagine. There's something fate touched about these kids. You can feel it in your bones. Surely as when it appears in trees and start dance through space, and surely as the turning clocks will sunlight back again, these kids will never be free of the bullshit that bounds them. Aww. Right there, right now, they're at peace. They have shared this one perfect moment together. Perhaps in the future there will be more betwixt the chaos. Maybe that's enough. Oh. What the fuck? Oh my god, wait, I need to study this picture. Oh my god. Dave's persona is a fucking tiger. Wow. Victory. Aw. Little stuffed animals. Aw, it's cute. This is the last time they'll be happy. Anyway. You and Jade hosted the world's greatest summer party. The lack of apocalypse was your favorite part. I want to do the rest of these fucking troll bitch asses. Oh no. Wait, do we still wait. Can we see it? Wait, shit, I wanna look at the Okay. Well, we did it. Okay, car cat. Oh god. That's all this shit. Wait, are we still wearing the sweater? I think we're still wearing the sweater, so I think that's gonna be something for when the trolls see us be like, why are you wearing blue? Are you with Vriska or something like that? Oh god, we're gonna be so aligned with Vriska. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm aligned with Vriska. Oh my god, Vriska. Anyway, that's it. Anyways, oh my god, hell's getting hotter.